Welcome back, friends, to my YouTube channel. Today I'd like to talk with you about this series of videos I call the End of Acting Technique. And where do we hope that an actor will arrive by the end of their training in a particular technique of acting, whatever that technique is? Because acting technique is not striving towards anything technical. The place we hope an actor will arrive is with that innate ability to go where you don't know you're going, to be surprised on purpose. Is it even possible to be surprised on purpose? You know, this is absolutely required in anything we would call a creative act. And acting is an act of creation. It's not a reproduction of something that has already happened, which unfortunately we often see on stage and in front of the camera. But to be surprised on purpose, to go where you don't know you're going, man, that's exciting stuff. Another aspect of this end of acting technique, and it's something I have witnessed and experienced for many years, is that in the academic world, and this is where most actors receive their training, many teachers just love to argue about technique. What a waste of time. Who cares? The only thing that is important is that technique helping you, right? So if it's not, you take what does help you and throw the rest away. But there is this just enjoyment in many teachers to attack other techniques and argue about them. And here's a phrase I love: contempt prior to investigation. Contempt prior to investigation. Because what I have seen is that those teachers who just get great enjoyment out of arguing about techniques and attacking other techniques are the ones who never have done it. The teachers who have never really done that technique that they are spending so much time attacking. One other part of this story is what I call the smorgasbord approach to the training of an actor. And in many of the schools, the colleges, and the universities, what students get are just a little taste of a particular technique. So a little bit of this technique, and then next semester we get a little bit of this technique. So unfortunately, what happens is when you leave the program, you think, well, yeah, I did that technique. And the truth is you didn't. And so you can't really understand how that little piece fits into the very lengthy process, the practice that is the technique itself. And so that often leaves, I think, a very bad taste in the mouth of the student. And the good news is that all over this country, you can find programs that have become devoted to giving the students the whole thing when it comes to a particular approach to the training of an actor. You can find these in conservatories and BFA programs. And there are great teachers who have been determined to do this and are implementing these kinds of programs all over the place. In my particular work, in the Meisner technique, I have been offering a teacher training program for 10 years now. We're going into our 11th year. And so I have trained hundreds and hundreds of teachers, professors from colleges, high school drama teachers. And you can find these programs if you're interested in the Meisner Approach. I have a whole list of them on my website. There's a page showing you all the schools where these teachers are working. So you can go to my website, True Acting Institute, and look at that. But if you have an interest in any particular technique, you can find, if you do your research, you can find great programs all over the country that are doing this.